So hi, and Mojang just released a new version for the newest drop, which will release during the fall. And they added copper golems. Yes, they added the impossible, and today I'll show you everything that added because they added much more than that. And also, one thing is that they didn't add them to Java because Java is on a break. So they will add them to Java in like 2 weeks maybe, we don't know, but make sure to stay tuned. And also, I make the fastest news. And if you watch my other video, the other video was more of a reaction video and everything pretty fast. But in this video I'll go through most of the features pretty well, so make sure to listen. So make sure to subscribe because I make the fastest Minecraft news on YouTube. And if you watched my video yesterday, you wouldn't expected the copper golem because I already made a theory about it. So now let's just start. Okay, so the copper golem is only in one variant, it doesn't have other variants as a spawn egg. But it looks pretty weird when as an egg, it just doesn't have eyes and all that, but it looks pretty small. But when you place it, he's here. And as you can see, it has a pretty nice movement. It's a little different from what we got at the beginning, but the animations are smooth. Its eyes are glowing like the copper bulbs, and it's really nice. As you can see, it's looking into a new chest, and I'm going to talk about that later. But how can you get it? You can just get it by placing a carved pumpkin on a copper block, and depending on which one it is, it will give you a different one. And it will also give you a new block, which is the copper chest. And by spawning one of them, you will get your own copper chest, and you will also unlock the recipe. And you can only craft them by 8 ingots. Okay, let me get a crafting to show you this. Let me get some copper ingots. So where are they? Perfect. And do I have a chest? No, of course not. So let's just do this and let me show you how it works. Like, you can just do this and get a copper chest. Of course, there aren't any more variants to copper ingots, so you can only get this one. But they're oxidized during the time, so you can just put it like that and it won't oxidize. And I don't think that the moves depend on its oxidation level. I think that all of them work normally. And the only difference is its eyes and of course its color. But now let's talk about the nice feature. When I put some items into the chest, as you can see, they will start searching for every possible chest. And they'll find some items. And they take 16 items each and they will place them into your chest. This is an automatic sorting thing. Let me get you into the details. Okay, in details, when you kill a copper golem, it will drop between 1 and 3 copper ingots. But now, let's talk about item sorting. So, if the copper golem is not holding an item, it will look for a nearby copper chest to try to pick up an item. The copper golem will look in any oxidized and wax copper chest variant to pick up items. So, it's this one. You just put some things here, and it will just pick them up later on. It can pick up max 16 items and it doesn't depend on its oxidation level. Any item in a copper chest can be picked up, and if the copper golem is holding an item, it will look for nearby chests. So you can just then pick them up, and it's kind of a mix between the tough golem and the copper golem. But the thing is, they did not add copper buttons, and I think that they changed its functionality. And now this works like a much better version of the allay. It will look into normal chests and trap chests to just place the items. If you can place an item in a chest if it's empty or it contains the same type of item holding in its hand. So you can just sort your items pretty easily. The copper golem will visit max 10 chests or copper chests in sequence to try to pick up or place an item. If no matching chest is found with the copper golem, it will idle for 7 seconds before trying again. The search area for chests from the copper golem's position is horizontally 32 blocks and vertically 8 blocks. This is also pretty cool. Also, you can make double chests, and that is the best thing. Oh, I found a bug. Okay, guys, I think I found a bug when you place one of the items, it will just turn the other one too. So, okay, that was not what I was supposed to show, but you can make double chests with copper chests. So let me just get the other variants because they got eaten. So let me just show you how they look like, and they work the same. They have no more place or nothing else, but they have a great sound, and it's been a while since we got our chest. And this is the first double chest we got since the trap chest, which is amazing. and you can just have these copper chests normally. You don't need a copper golem for that, but you just gotta know that if there's a copper golem near it, it will take out its items. So it's like the copper golem's property, kind of. But yeah, now moving on. For so much time people have been talking about copper armor, and many people have just dismissed that and said that would be pretty stupid. Guess what? They added copper armor, and it looks great. Let me just show you how it looks like. Like this. It looks pretty good. It kind of looks like leather but more shiny, and you of course can put trims on it. So it's very nice. And also you got your own tools, and I think that they look a little too bland. So it would be nice if they added more like copper colors to them. But how good are they, and how can you craft them? You can craft them like every other copper thing or every other ore. You just get a stick and you just do things like that. Or if you want to craft armor, you of course craft it normally. So we can just do this. And how good are they even? There are a middle ground between the normal ones, or I mean between leather ones and the iron ones. So if you want some armor which is kind of middle ground and you want to get leather armor, you can get this thing. And the ores or the tools kind of work like stone, or better than stone, and have a better durability than stone, but has not better durability than iron. So this is kind of in the middle, and I don't know what the stats are, but we'll probably get to know them once we get them on Java. Well, but that's not all. We still can get copper nuggets, and I gotta say, this is probably the most useless thing, because you can't get it anywhere. You can only get it when you melt copper. So why? Why? I don't even know. But you can still craft them like this, and you can get many other, copper. Okay. You can get just them by doing this. So why do they even exist? I don't know. They're probably one of the most useless things in the game now, but it's still nice that Mojang adds these small things for no reason. And also, sorry if the chest looked weird when I made the video. I'm using normal textures, or I put it at simple actually, because I didn't want my quality or my size of the video to be messed up and just take years to be uploaded. So yeah, that's why. But I think that we gotta answer some questions. In that video by Mojang, you could have seen something that was kind of a rascal teaser. In the end, Agnes said that she needed some torches, and then the video ended. And which map could help? I mean, not the rascal, I mean the glare. Yes, we could receive the glare soon. And also they said that these are the first features. These are not the final ones. I think that they have already begun. So I'm guessing that we're getting some more things in August, or maybe at the end of this month. And also in the video you could see some blue berries. And I'm not even joking. Instead of glow berries, you saw blue glow berries. And could this be a visual bug? Probably. Could this be something that they tested? Maybe. Could this have something to do with the glare? Maybe. I will make another video about this, but I think that that's everything for this video. So make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully you like this showcase. So I guess that I will see you in my next video soon. So bye.